Olympia Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson is live at the Capitol tonight, where legislators will return to work next Monday. Drew.
Well, Greg, critics blame the state's Climate Commitment Act for high gas prices. And while it's still not clear if the initiative to repeal that law will actually be on the November ballot, it's already being talked about here at the Capitol ahead of the start of the 60-day session. As you said, it starts on Monday. Another hot topic for legislators, how to pay for transportation projects coming in way over budget, like the 520 bridge and Portage Bay work that's projected to cost more than $500 million more than originally planned. The state's fish culvert passage projects are also expected to cost billions more than estimated. The pandemic is one of the reasons, say lawmakers. Leaders from the House and Senate told us today we should expect some of those projects to be delayed, and new money will likely have to be raised. The Senate's transportation chair says they are not looking at raising the gas tax, but tolls could be going up again.
An example of that is something my constituents are not super excited about, increasing tolls on I-405 to help cover the costs of increases there. No one wants to pay more, but I think we do need to look at ways that users of infrastructure can contribute more to it.
The general fund has about doubled in my 10 years here in Olympia, more than doubled. We think and continue to think that there is ample money in the general fund to use some of that general fund money to fund transportation priorities without harming or reducing or threatening state services that people depend on.
Now, Republicans have tried to get the sales tax generated by auto sales put into transportation projects. They're going to try that again this year, but the Democrats, who control the majority and write the budget, say that would result in too many other cuts to state services. Democrats also warn that if the Climate Commitment Act is thrown out, that will, as the governor called it today, blow a hole in the transportation budget, because some of that funding that's raised also pays for transportation climate-related projects. Greg?
So then the question becomes, how are you going to make that up? You know, we've already heard about tolling rates going up. Do you expect any discussion about raising new taxes?
That really doesn't seem to be a lot of appetite for that. It is an election year, of course, so that's never a popular thing to do during an election year. It sounds like there will have to be some money moved around, but where it comes from, that will be the question. Tolls, I think, are one area that we can expect that. Something else that was brought up was that we were talking about getting some tax rebates, which people in Washington aren't used to getting. The governor has talked about taking some of this Climate Commitment Act funding and providing utility payments for some low-income homes. And then some Republicans are also talking about tax rebates for car owners. Every registered car owner in the state will get about $180 under that proposal.
Yeah, that's one area we have seen the price go up over the years, that's for sure. All right, Drew Mickelson reporting from the Capitol tonight. Thanks, Drew.